Nosotros somos de los Estados Unidos.
¿Y hay mariposas?
Sí, claro, cómo no. Por todo lado del mundo hay mariposas.
Hormigas, todo.
Sí, todo. Annalie!
And we're on our way to visit our first communities in the jungle. Yeah, we have Jose Luis, Miranda, and Becky with us. And Josue is in the back following us with the park. And of course, my sister Kimberly's passed out cold. Yeah, we about to go over here and get some work and set up some parks.
Like we got this park we're going to build in El Oriente, de Ecuador. From Quito to Chubitayo, that was our destination, is an 8-hour trip. And we got this truck and we put we started putting all the park inside, and we realized like the park don't fit in the truck. So like we pushing everything up and like using ropes to like, and you will see all the park going over the truck part, and we just tighten everything up, and like you just see that so fragile and like so like heavy, like it's like crap. If this fall down, we're going to kill like 5. I should not say that.
There's a better version of me that I can't.
Living conditions. We were greeted by roaches, and these were not the normal roaches you find in the United States. These roaches are relentless. We had like these planks, these wooden planks for our beds. Some of us ended up sleeping on the floor, some of us on the planks. I had my sleeping bag. It got to a point where it was either suffocate in my sleeping bag or let roaches crawl all over me. And I preferred to sleep with a little like hole in my sleeping bag. But even then, I was still afraid that a roach would try to like somehow come inside of that little hole. It was just not even, it was hard.
Dale, tira el flashlight.
Dale.
Okay, voy a sacar la bolsa.
Oh, we all have cameras.
No. Ay, ay. ¿Dónde está?
The drawer has eggs.
What?
The drawer has eggs, cockroach eggs.
Wait,
Oh my gosh! Hey! Oh my gosh! That's not a cockroach! He touched it! I told you!
Oh my gosh.
Y si huele freaking nasty. Y si huele...
Hay gente durmiendo, por el amor de Dios.
Písale bien.
Estos extranjeros locos. Espérate, no, ponte todavía. Dame tirar una foto.
Becky, why are you all covered up?
Because I'm ready for these roaches.
Say that one more time.
I'm ready for these roaches.
Have any of them crawled on your bed?
Oh my god.
On my face, yes.
Is that why you're wearing your jacket?
Yes, that's why.
Miranda. Why are you wearing that on your head?
This is a little crawl on my face. Oh Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have roaches falling from the ceiling.
They're falling from everywhere. From every corner. From every nation. Tribe.
From every hole in the wall.
We covered with
Which
toilet
we've
paper.
covered with toilet paper.
As you can see.
Yes, we have covered it with toilet paper.
We have our shoes right next to our bed right here. As you can see.
I remember we got there earlier, so we were waiting like a couple hours before the trucks could come. Finally, the trucks arrived, and then all the kids started like climbing on the trucks, and we were trying to unload with the help of the Indians there. And as we started putting the things down, the children would carry them and they would help us like put them on the other side. But when they were putting them on the other side, they would play with them and they would like make their own like playground out of the unbuilt playground we already built. When I see this little girl come and she just hugs me by my side, and she was with her friend Vicky and her name was Estefania, and literally she did not let go of me the whole day while we were there. Really, it was just very welcoming and they were just very lovable children.
Good morning. As you can see, we're out here today. We're trying to get this park up and running for the kids. We got our team members working. The kids are working. We have another team joining us from another state that brought the park. It's working.
We're trying to take out babushka. No, you need to show this to the world. Look, this is babushka. La madre de la piedra, la grandma de la piedra. La abuela.
¿Qué fue, Kimberly? ¿Qué haces vos?
Dando un hueco para poner las columnas.
God, I look to you. I won't be overwhelmed.
The day before the inauguration of the park, I get sick. And around 10 o'clock at night, probably when everybody's sleeping, I was like, I can't take this anymore. I was throwing up left and right. I couldn't keep anything down.
Give me wisdom. You know just what to do.
I need to go to the hospital. Like, this is bad. Thankfully, Brother Neptali, he had left his truck behind. Like, we all get in the truck and there's chaos going on. The kids are like, is she gonna die? They're outside praying. I guess like there was something wrong with my blood in my system, so they had to keep me there overnight. And it ended up being that I had like a damaged liver, so I ended up going back. By the time I got there, the ceremony had already been over, but the kids, they were still playing on the park and they were still able to engage, and I was still able to go and see them and see all the fun that they were having and the smiles on their faces from being able to have something as simple as a park, you know?
Lead me higher, and lift my eyes up to the light where I can see all the pain coming to an end. Lead me higher into your fire, burn away all of the desires, and let my heart beat again. I feel myself rising high above my yesterdays. Yes, it pays just to pray, standing in your rays. Sun shining, reminding me that you rose, reminding me that I'm yours and wrapped in righteousness robes. Closer that I get to you, the higher that I feel. It's like my spirit's been lifted outside the stratosphere. Where death is powerless and pain will never lay a claim. And all the world will proclaim your name forever reigns. Put desire inside of the fire in my bones. Earth groans to see you return and take.
Sitting at the table and seeing the Shuar tribe, seeing them worship is completely, it takes my breath away, because I feel like it's unlike anything I've ever walked into here in America, because all they have is their instrument, and their instrument is a guitar and their voices, and the most beautiful music that I personally feel like it completely touches you, spiritually touches you, because
they worshipped in Spanish afterwards, and just so that we would join them in worshiping God. And that to me was humbling too, you know. It was beautiful.
Caminar contigo quiero cada día. No me dejes solo, yo te necesito.
Anali, ¿quién es Dios?
No sé.
¿Quién es Dios?
Ay.
¿Quién es Dios para ti? ¿Qué es Dios?
Nunca me lo entendí. No, Jehová.
So we would all get in one classroom. I would kind of give them a kid's message for the day and pick out like I'd have like a little book that I would go by, and it would have the scripture there that I had to go through. And I would teach them that message, and then they would split up according to age groups to different teachers, whether it was Miranda, Josue, Kimberly, Becky, and they would spread out, and then the teachers would reinforce the message that I gave. And so that was very humbling, because initially when I got there, we would ask the kids like, hey, you know, like I went around with my camera and I was like, hey, who is God? Who do you say God is? And a lot of kids would just be like, I don't know. Or they'd just stare at me like, I don't know what you're talking about. So it was definitely refreshing afterwards to ask them, hey, who is God? Who do you say God is? And to hear the answers that they had. They were simple. They were simple answers, but they were beautiful. You know, that they knew now who God was, and who created them, and who loved them, and who sees them, and who hears them. And for kids, that was a driving force for them, was God. And we thank Him. I thank Him for allowing us the opportunity to go over there and share the good news with them.
Dios es nuestro Padre. Dios es Jehová.
Muy bien.
Nos da vida. Dios es Padre.
Yeah.
Dios es amor.
Come on again.
I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside.
I remember there being like screams and children crying in the corner, pencils thrown across the room, kids getting marked on their faces with markers, and and then we had a strict discipline as to what we had to do. So we were given like, you know, we had arts and crafts, and for 1 second we had to discuss, and another second what was the teaching of the day. So it literally was like, and then you're trying to watch over the kids, and I mean, I was only one person in that classroom of about, I want to say 25 to 30 kids. And it was, I mean, every single time I came out of that classroom, I was sweaty.